knows anything 1,000 years old.
Hello everybody, me and Mickey thought we'd dabble a little bit into the Black Knight satellite. First of all, you can't find why it is called the Black Knight. It just has the name Black Knight. No one knows where it came from. So anyway, I put this little video on. So that's a bit strange. And we've got this bit of video that Nicholas Tesla found the frequency. No one wanted to believe him. But she does say this person shows a picture and it's way up there like it's coming from outer space. When really, so show someone, there you go, look, you can see the Earth. And some of them, the picture of that thing is on top of the clouds. So it can't be from that way up, but I suppose to Nicholas Tesla, top of the clouds would have felt way up because they.
Yes,
he must have known the clouds were up.
Yeah,
see,
look,
that's not far above the clouds. Still in the blue, just about. It's just in the blue. So
your satellite would be
not that far up then, is it? When he got the signal. And the other thing is, they said there was 2 of them.
Yeah, which we can't find. So,
but we can't find anything about the second one. But it's mentioned in a video. Yeah, we'll put that little bit of video on.
Just, I think that's different.
What's everybody's thoughts? We've thought maybe that's hundreds of years old. Go on, Mickey, tell them what you think. You think that older people sent it up there and couldn't bring it back. So carry on.
Well, it's in the fact where they're using the ether, the Earth's energy, to a degree where, okay, we're flying around in hot air balloons, but when you're in hot air balloons, you're rich, you're gentry, rice.
See, there you go, that's on top of the clouds. They're looking down at it on top of the clouds. Yeah. So it can't be very far away. Carry on.
So Saturn would be. But it's where, they're gonna, if they've mastered their ether, they're gonna make something that's gonna go through those layers. Because you have certain layers of the ether that also have certain powers, give out certain energy. So the way this is, it's like it's all smoothed out. It's even got like a cockpit on top, like a round, half-shaped ball, which to me is like a radar antenna to bring it all in from 360 degrees.
You wonder whether they're connected to the pyramids or what?
No, it's just a wild throw out for myself, dig myself a rabbit hole. But even the pyramids are not as old as they say.
There you go. Let's stop at this bit for a minute. Let's go back.
That was the second. Yeah, the little bit. 20 odd years ago I was seeing this and I'd never heard of the second.
There you go. The Major Donald, which is his picture of, he claimed there was at least 1 and possibly 2 artificial satellites circling the Earth. At the present time, they're stuck. They don't circle, do they? They just stay there. But I suppose that's circling, that's what they call it. But
in their world, they're circling,
But we couldn't find 2 of them, could we?
No, I think that's because for 20 odd years I've never heard of it.
No, but we might have found it on, if we went to
someone said it's not
Microsoft, or went to a different, because this is Google, don't forget, we're using here. You know what they're like. They've already got one narrative. It's all a lie anyway, yeah. So anyway, it says 2 there, but we couldn't find 2, could we, Mickey?
Nah, nothing at all. And you'd expect to see it, they say it.
Yeah, nobody else is talking about 2. But that's interesting, if that article is real and so forth. But it was just a bit interesting. So you think they got it up there and they couldn't bring it down?
Yeah, because,
it's only above the clouds though, Mickey.
Once you're up, they realise.
How does it stay up there just above the clouds? That's where planes fly.
It's like a balloon, letting a balloon off in your bedroom and it goes to the ceiling. It's exactly the same thing.
But it's only just above the clouds. The planes probably
pass
it.
That poor man in that thing is dead because he couldn't get back down. So he stayed there, like a lost Astor snort.
You don't know what's in there.
But I know it ain't no fucking UFO.
No, and they have had some rocket things, and these rocket things do blow up, and that could be a part of the rocket, one of the rockets.
Yes, but that's what I'm saying.
We know they don't go into. But how does it stay just above the clouds?
Because
there's atmosphere there because the planes fly there. I mean, we know that they're lying about how high up the clouds are.
Planes are lower than that.
We'll just put it on again, Mickey, because we're talking again. I had 2 minutes and a half minutes.
This is where NASA say, "Oh, this is as far as we can go."
I mean, when they say that 36,000 feet is 7 miles up. They're lying. It's probably about 3 or 4 miles, or even less than that, because they're not flying as high as they say they are. But
I'd love to go in one of them balloons.
yeah, sorry, the video didn't get going. But
Famous scientist Nikola Tesla built a giant tower in his laboratory in Colorado Springs. This tower was supposed to allow him to study atmospheric electricity and wireless energy. Everything went fine until one day he discovered something unexpected. The tower began to catch a signal that seemed to be artificial. At first, Tesla thought that the signal was coming from somewhere in the atmosphere, but it turned out that it had been coming from an even greater height, from outer space. Tesla decided that this signal was sent by some extraterrestrial life. However, the scientific community ignored his theory.
so it's not as high as you think it is. I mean, they do put it at different positions. Like this one's a bit further up than the other one. The other one's on top of the clouds. So somebody's lying because they're doctoring all the pictures.
Well,
Someone wants us to think it's much closer to Earth, and someone wants you to make it think it's in outer space. It's a bit of a weird shape. I don't even know what it is. There was one picture, I'll tell you when it comes up, that I thought, oh, it looks like some weird thing. I don't know if this little picture there is, this one is part of it, but it's there. Sometimes it looks very like an alien's going to come out and kill us. Sometimes like there it looks a bit more like a helicopter. This one here, it looks more like it's got wings. So it's a bit hard to work out what it is because do you know when they've got Sophia in the plane? There you go. Look there, it looks like it's got wings on it. Look. I mean, that could have been a plane, an army plane, but they're saying that that's the Black Knight. But what it is, you know, they say they've got Sophia, which is a telescope in an aeroplane, and they can take pictures of the stars. Why don't we see clearer pictures of it through that thing? Because I don't think that's... Oh my god! Oh my god! I know what it is! Hang on a second, we're going to stop this. I might have had a little riddle solved for me. Me and my daughter had gone on holiday. We were coming back in the aeroplane and we saw that thing out the window. Now I've zoomed in and zoomed in, but we could see it. You know when you do that on cameras, everything looks further away than it really is. So we could see it. And I said to Ellie, it's not moving. It's just staying there. And I think I must have been taking that. Obviously, look, we've gone past it now. We could see it in front of us. And then it went, we must have been watching it for nearly, I don't know how long it was, 20 minutes, an hour, whatever it was. We watched it for a period of time as we were coming into England, and then what it was is we started to land, so we lost it. But they show it just above the clouds, the Black Knight. There it is. There it is. I filmed it. Again, I kept over those years capturing those things. Whatever it is, there it is. Because it was so dark that if I zoom in, you can't see what it is. It'll just go blurry. But that thing did not move at all. I am so pleased that riddle's been solved for me, because it really, I just couldn't understand what this thing was. But it was only today, make me one, Mickey. It was only today when we were looking at those pictures of it above the clouds, I suddenly remembered that I had this picture that I took when I was coming back off holiday. There it is. There is the Black Knight. That was over England. I just couldn't believe it. See? And then they pretend they're in space looking down at it. They are sad people. But what really is that? Because it just stuck there. I really wish I had a P900 at that point, because then I could have really zoomed in and taken a picture of it, and I'd have said, oh my god, look at it, Ellie, look through the face. Because it's black, it's dark, just like that. But do you see, it's in our daylight. Look, there's a chemtrail going over the top. Wow, look at that, there's a chemtrail. Huh. There it is. So it's below, it's not that high up, just above the clouds. We know how low the clouds are. So what the hell is it? Wow. I'm so pleased. For me, the riddle is solved. That's what that is. I didn't realise that we were looking at the Black Knight. I never even thought about it. There it is. That's what I saw out of the window, and it never moved. It was stationary. So that's why they, because they can't never tell us the truth about things, can they? And they can't explain why that thing doesn't move. It just stays there. It does not move. So that thing's over England. That thing's somewhere. I don't know. It's not maybe over London. It's not quite over London, but maybe it is. Because we were still in. We were coming down to Gatwick, so that's somewhere between Brighton and Gatwick, up there. Wow. So, what's everybody's thoughts to this then? My riddle's been solved. I'm really pleased about that. See, that picture shows it's in outer space, but it isn't. It's just above the clouds, and most people don't realise the clouds are only so many metres up. They're not miles up, like half a mile up above your heads, and that thing's just above it. Yeah, oh, that was the bit, saying that there was 2 of them, but we couldn't find anything about it. So what do you think? Do you think it looks like a space or a ship or a
Oh.
It looks like a helicopter there.
Yeah, no.
It looks like a plane there. Why don't they show it to us as a plane? Why can't we have proper pictures of it? Oh, what did you say that was, Mickey?
Oh, that's the Freemasons, Illuminati.
He says it's as above as below. It's so below.
So below. As above, so below. So that's.
So why is that on there?
Controlling.
But
Well,
how?
that's because it's NASA, isn't it?
That's the probably thing that maybe that's the thing that stops us
This
seeing
is
the
taking
world.
control
Maybe
of
that's
it.
put a whole thing over the world, so we can't really see what it really is. You know, like I was watching a video of these kids. They were on. It was on like talent one. You know, wasn't Britain's Got Talent. It was the American one. And he just pulled this thing up, and he went. They couldn't see him, and they put it down, and then the little boy appeared again. If they can do that on the stage, well, if that's real, with
conjuring tricks.
what's his name? What's his name? The one that runs it,
Simon,
Simon Cowell.
Yeah.
If they could do that, then I don't know. It's a bit strange. Let's carry on.
Well, what I'm thinking is that NASA caught it in their satellites, or when they're up there. And
It was over England, Mickey. It was over England that day. We were coming into land at Gatwick in a moment on that picture. I think we started to descent. So I thought, better take a picture of it. Click, click. But only one of my pictures came through. So look, there it's in outer space. It's pathetic. Oh, look, spying on us for 13,000 years. It's probably some military thing above us.
Again, it's pushing in for their UFO agenda.
We're keeping them all imprisoned. They're inside the box. Yeah. Anyway, what's everybody else's thoughts to that? But I am so chuffed that now I took the picture of it and didn't even realise. And it's really strange because, I did the orb one. I thought that was a craft and it was an orb. See, we don't even know if it's probably in lots of people's footage and they don't even realise they've got this stuff in there. But anyway, we're going to finish now. But I'm chuffed that I've worked out what that picture is. It's probably about 10, 15 years old, that picture. Wow. Anyway, it's just above the clouds and it was over England and it's stationary, so it's still up there over England, pretending it's in outer space, just above the clouds, and the clouds aren't very far away. Oh my god, I just don't know how it stays there though. Maybe Tesla's in it.
How do you think you see the satellite spaceship?
It's on a tether. It's up there on a big string.
Yeah, with a balloon above it.
Well, you saw that chemtrail. They're flying around it.
So yeah, it's just stuck in the atmosphere. Between
But
us
planes don't get stuck though.
and the
Mickey, did you see us stuck there? We went past it. We went past the thing, so how come it's stuck there? How does it do it? Let's just go back to my
I know, but
oh, let's just go back to my picture. 1 second. We went past it in the plane. I'm going to zoom in, but you can't see quite what it is. Unfortunately, I've zoomed in already. Hang on, I'm going to zoom in on it. See, you cannot really see what it is zoomed in on my picture, but you almost going to see a bit sticking up there. But, you know, Mickey says, well, that could be an aeroplane, but it didn't move. So, but there could be a bit sticking up there. I don't know if I can't get it to zoom in anymore as far as it goes on here. So basically that little bit sticking up was that bit there which sticks up from that, but you know, I didn't see, it's just an object, a long object, but it didn't move, whatever it was. Look at that, what is that under there? It looks like a bow. But anyway, what is it, Mickey, we've got to say now?
It's an anomaly of our past, of a technology that we once had that understood the Earth's magnetical fields to where we could go as high as we wanted, but even then we knew we couldn't leave this place. We knew what it was. We knew how to use it. Now we get these people that abuse it.
That's a poem, mate. Yeah. And the other thing we've got to say, because we're going now.
It's good night from me.
And it's good night from me. And thanks for helping me do that. It was a bit of a joy, wasn't it, Mickey? Whatever it is a weird thing. And, you know, I just cannot believe we've got better pictures of it by now.
No, it's
2023.
That's the only ones on yet.
Yeah, it's the same pictures. But anyway, thanks very much, darling.
Thank you.